Good evening, y'all. How's everyone doing tonight? How was everybody's Saturday? Mine was busy. Lots of bouncing around to different streams. Today was my friend Andy's 1 year streamiversary. And I know he can't hear me right now because he's still live. But happy streamiversary, Andy. Heckin' 1 year as a Twitch streamer. Congrats. So, welcome Trinity. Arctic, welcome. Jaster, always a pleasure. Ryu. Trying permadeath in No Man's Sky. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds interesting. So that is actually... No Man's Sky is something that I actually kind of want to try later. Because I was lurking another good bean. And we were talking a lot about it. And it seems like a game that, you know, I could definitely get into in stream at some point. So I think I'm gonna hold off and wait for it to go on sale next, and then I'll probably pick it up. I've added it to the list. But permadeath, I had no idea there was a permadeath mode. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that Super Meat Boy remix song, oh my gosh. I was getting lost in that. It was really good. I'm a sucker for anything that even has the slightest hint of chiptune mixed into it. My most followers ever was with No Man's Sky Seasonal Expedition. Interesting, okay. It just seems like it's a pretty chill game. And just vastly open world and stuff, and it's like it's that, and there was one other game that's like that, Elite Dangerous, but I think my brain is a little too undersized for Elite Dangerous. You'd enjoy Chipsel then? Yes, I probably would. I've heard that mentioned once or twice. Let me kill the music here. Boop. And welcome, Tozu. Oh, that's right. So sorry, sorry I logged off. I popped off and like I ate dinner and like I was chilling, and then when I came back to my computer, you messaged me asking if I would come back on for this. Wow, what is this? Mighty Thunder Dart. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Okay, let's see in all its glory what Tozu has blessed with us tonight. Bless us with tonight. Let's see. Thank you so much, Tozu. You are a heckin' good bean. Thank you so much. I wouldn't over-glam it, just try it.
What Ahty doing?
Alright. I mean, I've got tons of glamour prisms, so that's not even really a big deal. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that thing. Holy crap. Honestly, that looks like something a Dragoon would carry around if a Dragoon had, like, a secondary weapon that just happened to be a bow. Oh, heck! Yeah, okay, I love this. I love that a lot. What? What? Alan GG, thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing tonight? And welcome, raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I play mostly RPG games, like Final Fantasy here. I'm going to be expanding into other stuff, like Mass Effect Trilogy. I want to play through Nier Automata for my first time on stream. I think that would be amazing. And lots of other stuff, like Tales of Berseria I've never played. So, yeah, I mean, if that is all your jam, please feel free to pop a follow in there. Otherwise, like, just kick up your feet and chill. We tend to really like to keep things low-key here. And we talk about all kinds of different stuff. The stream is very chatty. So you're all welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And let me give you a shout out real quick too. Thank you so much. There we go. Awesome.
Woodchuck, chuck, if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Woodchuck, chuck wood. Det var inte jag som requestade, det var chatt. Det var inte jag, det var ni.
Is this a VR chat?
Like songs for one of those kids like 6 years old.
It is. The original is a tongue twister nursery rhyme kind of thing.
What was that, VR chat? That was awesome. Alright, Pedro, sleep well, okay? And thanks for coming by. Okay, let me see here. So, thank you so much, Silverwolf VR, for your follow. And Alan GG99, thank you so much for the follow and for the raid. Thank you so much. Yeah, our friend Tozu in the stream here made me a heckin' amazing bow last night, but I logged off before I could collect it. And heck, wow, that's just awesome. I love it. Alright, so we have to... First things first tonight, let's see. We have to speak with Raban in the Alamegan Quarter. M. Allen's waifu. Right on. Cool. Welcome. Yeah, let's do that. And then also get Tozu in on the party also. Excellent. All right, and we came here to Kurthus for something last night, and I can't remember what. Here we go.
What are you doing?
No, you didn't. I was farming for materials for your bow, and you took the free port. I guess that's fair. All right, let's see. It's been a while since... Oh my gosh! Andy, I was just talking about you when I started up the stream. Holy heck. Thank you so much for the raid, Andy. How was your stream anniversary stream today? And happy stream anniversary. Heckin' good bean.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh my god! That was amazing! That was one of the most crazy heat actions I've ever seen. I love it.
Awesome. Heckin' awesome. Y'all in the chat, if you should definitely follow Andy. Andy is probably one of the nicest, coolest people that I know. Streams a whole bunch of interesting games, lots of which you don't normally see. Like, everybody knows, like, Yakuza. There was some Yakuza there. Also Art of Rally. Andy was playing some Hades earlier today, and a couple of other games that I haven't seen on Twitch before. But definitely, if y'all have the chance, please give Andy a follow. Because, heck. Great, you know, just a great streamer all around. Ah, that's awesome. Sweet. And thank you so much, Would You, for the follow. Thank you so much. And thank you so much again for the raid, Andy. Thank you. Oh, look, they're numbering all the NPCs for me. I love it. I love that you just y'all care so much about this whole experience. You number the NPCs. It's I don't know. I think that's just amazing. Let's see. Oh, let me catch up on chat real quick. You have clip on hand. Amazing. Oh, that's actually a free plugin from Twitch Guru. It's totally free. I can pop the link out. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Somebody asked me about that earlier. That was Tim, I think, and I shot them the link. There we go. So that's the direct link to doing that clip thing. So if we have streamers in the chat who want to do that, I mean, I definitely suggest, you know, doing that. It's actually pretty fun. So let's see. Stream went great. Oh, I'm so glad, Andy. Oh yeah, Andy played some freaky fun games today. Yeah, I saw. Streamed to N++ and got followed by the dev. Oh, that's awesome! I finished the night with a playthrough of Jazzpunk, which is a very fun, strange game. Is that the one with like the Lego? It looks like Lego people when they have like spiders on their back and stuff. That's interesting. Mostly we got in the habit after you kept skipping talking to NPCs between quest steps. Yeah. Hiya, Gabe. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Paula, well, thank you so much for the lurk. Heck, and welcome. Alright, let's talk to Alfie. I'll admit, this is all rather daunting, though not quite in a way I was expecting. We'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with our alliance's finest, the best of the best, the Warrior of Light and, well, me. It's silly, I know. Perhaps this is a way of distracting myself from the part I should be worried about, marching into Garlemald. If Amaric asks after me, say I'm getting on fine and leave it at that. Don't you dare breathe a word about the cord. When I invite... Is Trinity here right now? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Light party, sweet. Oh yeah, here's Amaric too. Neat. Ah, fancy meeting you here. I trust our mutual friend is settling into life as a scion? Collaboration was never was his forte. The moment the fighting ended, off he'd go like I don't even know that word. Gallicat, swept up in a strong breeze. But rest assured, he will always be there when you need him. Probably. Awesome. You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Ilsbard contingent. I have a few people in mind. Care to make a friendly wager? Alright, now Raban. Oh, Gallicats are the catbats that you saw in the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, but I never really knew for sure how to say their name, though. Are they like Jellicats or Gallicats or... Oh, okay. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Amaric be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. Like Gaelic, okay. Though Final Fantasy XIV helped me pronounce... I don't think I know. I don't know how to say that. It's like Gawal? Which is jail. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, they love old-timey words like that. Yeah. No, it's pronounced as jail. Okay. I blame Koji Fox. Aw, thank you, Tuz. Sleep well, okay? Tuz Good Bean. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into a disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsbard contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do at my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. Ah, Hyena Bangs, welcome! After Stormblood, they hired Koji Fox an editor.
What the Ahty doing?
What the Ahty doing? Hey, Mr. Fox. Welcome. Hope your night is going okay. Today is going pretty awesome, actually. How's your day going? I hate to say it, but Lord Amaric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing that Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsbard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Ah, no worry, Fox. Heck, that's a mood. I was dead tired, too. Raban is 14 dad figure. Absolutely agree. 100%. I love Raban. Raban is awesome. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Ah, it's that guy. Word of your exploits travel quickly. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Talafaroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Elsbard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. Going good today, just woke up from a nap. Oh, awesome. I actually just woke up too. I woke up at like 5. For what it is worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen, I am certain of it. In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures, and I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. Yeah, heck. So here's the thing, it's like my days, Monday through Friday, are so full that really, on average, I get about maybe 5 hours of sleep each night. So when it gets to the weekend, I am beat. And then, like, Saturdays and Sundays are pretty much like, you know, I'm up for a few hours and then I nap. And then, like, I'm up for a few more hours and then I nap. So, like, a lot of the sleep that I miss during the week, I make up for on the weekend. Yeah, it's working out for now, but I still think it's not sustainable. So I have to do something about that, but we'll see. Let's see. Once we've seen the contingent on its way, I will return to my duties here in El Amigo. As many of our most capable people will be traveling with you to Garlemald, we who remain will have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say I do not welcome the challenge. Aye, this old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns just yet. I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaged with a lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. This worm, as described, was the spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she, too, continues to wage war against the Talafaroi. Wow, okay, so Aymeric knows of Tiamat now. That's interesting. Let me catch up with in-game chat. Should probably start catching Ahty up on side content soon. This cutscene she's on stream does have a smidge of extra dialogue if you've done the weapon Warlit questline. Okay. I keep saying that, but we just keep slogging through MSQ. Okay. Okay, so when do y'all think is a good time we should do some of the side content stuff then? Like right now? Should we be doing that right now before we go on ahead to Garlemald? Because if that's the case, maybe we should do it. And still technically MSQ, in my opinion, because it's furthering that. Oh, that bow is kick-ass. Why don't we get started on that then? Yeah, because the sooner the better. Tozu, I have no idea how expensive this bow is. I have no idea. I can't even guess. That's actually not bad. 4,500 gil isn't bad. Since you can solo Rama EX, it's a cheap item. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So what do y'all think? So like I don't know where to start with the side content, so like wherever y'all would think the best thing to do would be for side stuff, I'm down for. So who's leading the side train? The resistance officer here? I believe they are. Alexander is Pog, okay. I say Alexander, okay. Yeah, I know. Let's see what quest they give, okay. Ruby Doomsday. Go to Idleshire. Alright. Let's get this raid started. Alright. Can't summon a companion here. What kind of crap is that? Oh, here we go. A, B. See how much my friends care about me. See, look at all this. Okay, which one is it? Disarmed? Blue quests unlock new things. Cool. Psh. Is Uplander seeing it? Giant of Iron rising from the river? Y'shtola and Sid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Great is plight of Gobbleflock. Giant is too big. Can squash Idleshire flat. Where are Uplanders? Calm yourself, Slowfix. Ooh, old outfit. Interesting. Ahty, 'tis well you're here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Thaliac. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Charlian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface, but so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment. Yes, but what does Uplander find near Idleshire? The wilderness still heavy with ether. Nay, the ether grows perilously thin, and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren wasteland in a matter of moons. No, Gobbleflock was only just found home... What? Okay. Gobbleflock was only just found home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. And nor will we. I have already spoken to Alphanon, and he concurs that we, Scions of the Seventh Dawn, must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Ah, yes. That is actually a great idea, Ryu. Thank you so much for that. Let me just do that real quick. I remember the last time we talked about Alexander. I think we were going into that little building to do that Mother Porksy whole quest thing. That was interesting. This story is absolutely wild. I think one of my favorites. Oh, cool. Yes, old outfit. This is Heaven's Word time period. Oh, okay. Oh, want to change your... Okay, I got that. Has Ahty done the binding coil of Bahamut story too? Yeah, I haven't done any side content really at all. Literally all of these months so far have just been MSQ, and that's it. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus, I have asked Master Garlon to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands. Should the primal chance to stir ere my return, you are to join Cid in repelling it. An enviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Yeah, let's kick its ass. Which is why we've got so much to catch her up on. Binding Coil was the branch between OG ARR and Heavensward. Okay. But unfortunately with 2 tanks and a healer, I just want more orchestration rolls. Nice. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave to discuss the strategies with Cid. Backrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire. Can't say where Cid has gone. Uplanders should start with Backrix. Alright, I think it's this way. Oh, we can't summon a companion yet. Oh, space whale. This thing is so awesome. Gosh, look at the view, too. Yep, there it is right there. Here we are. There's Backrix. Backrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Uplander comes in search of Cid, yes. My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Ah, Ahty, old friend. You haven't seen Y'shtola, have you? Yeah, we just saw her in Idleshire. Drained of all ether in a matter of mere moons? 7 hells, how much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, I think. Their goal being nothing less than the sole ownership of all the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know. But it looks like they've made themselves a tidy little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable that thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we need to find a way in, through yet another bloody barrier. Barrier is not new, rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin was freed from riverbed then, Round Rocks was there, saw with own 2 eyes. Round Rocks? Sorry, who is... Daughter of Slowfix. Round Rocks loves junk more than all other gobbies. Was collecting then and is playing now. Look. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirlycogs. I'm sorry for interrupting, Round Rocks, but I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river surface? Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when Giant of Whirlycogs stood, and then magic walls came up too. So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor, and you were absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one? Seven hells. I think someone tried and failed to I think somebody tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. But was it the Illuminati, or... Brayflox comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander. Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me you're the resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander. Brayflox the Grey Fox. I'm getting quite tongue-tied reading gobby text. Gobby flaps. Ah, welcome, Muse. Thank you so much for the lurk. Ahty, if I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Brayflox and learn what I can about our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wedge are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Thaliac. Join them and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Interesting. Who's that? Alright, time to board the space whale again. That thing is so cool looking with the barrier and everything. I love it. Time to talk to Wedgie. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-dee, dee-da, dee-dee-da. What in the blazes? There's red bricks. Giant of Metal is holding fast to land, and Slowfix is telling Red Bricks to keep eyes on Big Hand. Ahty, come to see the Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Course there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. Fun fact, Alexander Savage was so difficult it nearly was the end of the success of 14. One particular fight was tuned so difficult, it broke apart many guilds. Nearly 60% of all free companies on my original server dissolved. What? Holy crap. Wow, that is something else. Luckily for us, when the big feller came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal where they're unprotected. The only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in on Illuminati link pearl communications, in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. And I thought the one with shrinking is hard. D-da, D-da, D-D. There's only one signal coming from the inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always used coded messages, from what I hear. They've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting link pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. When we get past that particular fight on normal, I'll link the video for the original Savage fight. You'll see why. Oh, okay. Does Uplander know of Round Rocks? She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping crystal at short stock? Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Ahty, take this 3G7-001B. Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection, and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rox's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. And this is getting interesting already. Eye is aboard. Although, when we get to Wendy's, I think we might have to go inside, because I don't think this will fit through the drive-thru. Alrighty, Cairo. Amongst the jumble of bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone. Ah, here we go. What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker. Treasure belongs to Round Rocks. Uplander needs it? For Giant of Whirlycogs? But Glowstone is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks. Alright, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. Wow, I didn't realize this bow had a bunch of cool red parts to it too. That is interesting. What a cool heckin' bow. Target is not in range. That's crap. There we go. Ah, Ahty, no burns, I see. Hmm? Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the 3G7-001B reveal anything? Ah, welcome back, Cairo and Tozu. Oh yeah, I kind of needed to do that, didn't I? Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I've finished with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Ah, yeah. This is the Charlian that people just packed up and left. Goodness, all that infernal beeping is gone. Now it's a message, clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Louse the Curl Cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius. Curl lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. The colony they talked about when everyone got caught and brought before the forum. Yeah. What do you call a lightning cat that loves queso? I don't know. What do you call a lightning cat that loves queso? A cheese curl. Quite the conundrum you have here. Ah, who's this? But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out with it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mead, by the way. I think I said that right. Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7 stop, 3 stop, 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock. And try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2. Ah, ha ha ha, we did it! We did it! So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along? Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come. Things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. And I know just the woman to lead the party. What say you, Ahty? And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do so. You may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to go see first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. Now have access to Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Alright, so I guess we queue up then, huh? Let's get fisted by the Father, what? Alright, let's do it. For the first fight, ignore the ads, alright? This is going to be interesting. God, this place is cool. Oh, ouch. Go. That looks interesting. Ooh. Music is certainly interesting. Ooh. What even just happened? I thought we just about nailed it. Didn't kill it fast enough. Okay. Need to kill them at the same time. That'd have been nice to know beforehand, yeah. But it's all good, now we know. Here we go. That's good. Awesome. Loot is stuff you need to collect multiple of to turn into Idleshire. Okay. So do I just need or greed on all of it? Feel free to need, it's mostly glam, okay. Neat. That was actually pretty fun. Yeah, you weren't kidding, like 10 minutes? Something like that. Expertly done, adventurer. Well, what do we have here? Sorry. Round Rocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs. Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. And some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly? Just like Round Rocks. Heh. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. Damn it, I was so sure. Ah, Mo Savage, welcome. Uplanders aren't unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. As I live and breathe. Quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati. Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplanders shoots everybody kabooms. What just happened? Ah, Corrosia! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you tonight? Hopefully I didn't when I popped into your stream earlier today, I hope I didn't come in at a bad time. It seemed like things were pretty heavy. So I didn't want to linger for too long for fear of spoilers. Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out here. We had a bunch of big Sag. Oh, it was indeed heavy. Okay. We were all crying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Even better, the timer is stopped on 69. This is is just we've been blessed by God.
We need to clip that.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Well, I hope you had a great stream tonight, regardless of all the big sag and all that. Yeah, Nier is something that I definitely want to get into soon. We finished endings C and D of Nier. Interesting. I can't believe you're part of the Illuminati now, Ahty. Is it the Illuminati or is it the Illuminati? The Illuminati. It just sounds the same to me. Yeah, we're doing Alexander. I don't know. Is there any opportunity to get Kuroja in on this too, or are you? Okay. It's 8-player. Okay. Kuroja, if you feel up to it, you can join us if you'd like. We'd love to have you. There was a point in these endings that I wasn't expecting that caught me super hard. Yeah, like I don't... I mean, I've been watching your streams for a really long time now, and I don't think I've ever popped in to have your face quite like that. I was like, what is going on? But I was only like that for just a second, because then I saw what game you were playing. I'm like, okay, it's Nier. Like Ahty at the end of Shadowbringers. Were you around for that, Tozu? I think you were. I think you had it was like either your first stream or it was you had just started hanging around. Wow, yeah. Oh god, that was rough. Gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative. I'd love to join you for the raid, but I'm going to decompress with an edible, some moonshine, and some bravely default 2, I believe. The edible and moonshine wouldn't make me useful in a raid, even as a DPS. That's fair. You know, Kuroja, you know, and I hope you enjoy all of that because you earned it. You heckin' earned it. What about edible moonshine as opposed to inedible moonshine? Isn't inedible moonshine just rubbing alcohol? It's the best moonshine, butter pecan. Tastes like melted ice cream. Oh. I've never had moonshine ever. Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has QuickThinks not ordered so many times? But Master, forgive noise-making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment. Just not worst one. Now. What? What? Uplander is shooting gobbies? Now, if you want the good shit, you need to get a pot still and make your own. Whew. Kinda wish Mom would get back to making schnapps, because she made some root beer schnapps that tasted better than... Oof. And Boomtoss does not harm Uplanders. Blood. Uplander blood for fallen Gobbykin. I think now would be a good time to leave. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? That's what she wants. That's the treasure she's seeking. It has to be. Yeah, we used to have a friend who made homemade shine. His lemonade shine was hella dangerous. Ooh. Your character is so photogenic, Ahty. I wish mine was. What? I think your character's plenty photogenic. Yes, young one. My treasure. Sounds like a job for Fantasia. What? I gotta talk to Wedgie first. Fantasia is the consumable that lets you redo charging. We're finishing Astral Chain tomorrow, Ahty, so if you drop in, you shouldn't have to shield your eyes. Huh? Alright, that's fair. Character generation. Oh, chargen. Okay. I get it. Think makeover kit from Guild Wars 2. Ah, okay. Those words I understand. Welcome back, Ahty. I'm working with Backrix to intercept Illuminati communications. He's got a wonderful memory for details, and a great mind for codes. I must say, Goblin's grasp of technology is something to behold. I'm impressed. Okay, there's two. Roundrocks has been showing me her treasures. And they're aptly named. Only a fool would call them junk. Just because something has been discarded doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. I'm as fashionista though, so I can make do without a Fantasia. One day. Ahty will let me show her how to do the fashion report in GS. Okay. But yeah, night Ahty Stripes. And night everyone in chat. Don't forget how wonderful you are, and when you wake up tomorrow and grace the world with your presence. Aww. Kuroju, you're sweet. Thank you so much and sleep well, okay? And have a good rest of your night. There's butter pecan ice cream moonshine that's delicious. Same distillery makes moonshine cherries. So it's like maraschino cherries, but alcoholic. Ooh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. She also said that Quick Thinks has a face like a machina, cold and calculating. I can only assume she means his mask. Mead is amazing. She can tell pretty junk from ugly almost as well as Roundrocks. This Whirlycog Roundrocks finds 72 yalms north and west. And this one is 24 yalms south and east of Architecton. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirlycogs. Bleedin' hells. Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure, and this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know, anyway. Okay. So, Oisenberry, hold that thought. Keep that link in your buffer. I'll take care of that. I use Nightbot literally just to control whether or not people can post links. You have to be added as a regular, so let me add you as a regular real quick. And let's see, regulars, add user, Boysenberry. There we go. If you want to try again, you're all set. And you won't be hassled by that in the future, pretty much ever again. He'll be happy to hear Mead and Round Rocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own. Alrighty, so to make it go further, I just talk to Biggs again, right? Or do I talk to somebody different? Yep, Biggs, okay. Ah, Ahty. Ready to have another go at finding the Giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi, Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment to... There! It says, oh, death to Uplanders, death to Uplanders. Ahem, I think we may have started a war. Ah, Plant Sky, welcome! You now have access to the Cuff of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. Okay. Alrighty, are we all ready? You can just queue from the menu, alright. Gotta press U. Yeah, I keep forgetting the little keyboard shortcuts for that. Also, I have to shout out Hyena Bangs, currently not in chat it seems, for gifting me a month sub here. Saw that in the inbox today. Awesome. Hyena Bangs is a good bean. When they did those gift subs, it was like a laundry list of good folks. I had to read them all. It was awesome. Y'all are killing stuff too fast. I can't target a second target and then everything else is dead already. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that moonshine. I've never had moonshine before, so I'm gonna have to try it. Here we go. Ooh, this music, I recognize this from one of my playlists. Ooh. Ooh. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be attacking here. Nice. Uh-oh. Nice. So the Jagged Dolls used to give a vulnerability stack on every hit they dealt you, or maybe that was Savage. Okay, I don't know. I told you the raids were bite-sized. Yeah, this is very interesting. It's an interesting experience. Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Big's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter, through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways of culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? 7 hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex. The design catered for every needful thing. From warm beds to crops of grain, its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The Citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all 4 corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation, and this utopia, this shining seat of erudition, was to be called Alexander. If Round Rocks lived in Walking Castle, Round Rocks could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one, and anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick before I go any further. Let's see. Whoa, Ahty, did you just giggle when you said, I think we started a war? I might have giggled a little bit. Of course, it's super good stuff. They have several good flavors for while a creamsicle was choice, but I haven't seen it in a while. Old Smoky is the distillery that makes the cherries. That all sounds awesome. It's a very good way to do a serialized story. It is. It's a really unique experience that I appreciate this. Because you could do little sections, and if a friend just happened to pop online that you'd like to include, you know, they could pop in at the next opportunity. I think that's really cool. I get handcrafted sodas and root beer from Saranac, formerly known as Matt Brewing Company. Back in the day, each section of these raids was several months apart. People had to wait. Oh, I can't imagine. Stumbles in covered in soap and suds from power washing fluid. The goddamn park is finished. Nice! Congrats! Congrats, Zhao. And welcome. Thanks for stopping by. A power wash sim player, yes. It looks fun and actually rather satisfying in a weird way. I think it probably scratches the same itch I get with Minecraft. And what exactly would the Illuminati do with all this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? I can well imagine how a people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. But we're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. And primals will be the death of us all. I trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Ahty? Utopia is happy place? Where there is junk aplenty, Round Rocks is happy. Where is very happy place of mead? Yeah, each 4-part chunk was released every other patch of an expansion. They're still keeping to that schedule these days. Okay. The translation for San Diego was lost thousands of years ago by scholars. Ah. Wherever he is. Tozu, I'm going to be a huge disappointment to you. I have not seen Anchorman. Although I feel like I've seen enough memes to encompass the entire movie, though. If my ears seem red, it's because Y'shtola just called me... Y'shtola just called. Dear me, I didn't think she knew such language. I gather Matoya may not be the easiest of taskmasters. Well, that escalated quickly. Alrighty, Tozu. Not that I don't sympathize, of course. I wonder what she'd say if she had to work under the chief. I think Round Rock's pile of treasures may have grown a touch. Not that that's any surprise. She goes hunting whenever she has a spare moment. Heh, a girl after my own heart. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirlycogs. Sometimes Backrix is coming with Round Rocks for junk hunting. Uplander will come next time too. Alright, so I'm going to talk to Biggs, and then when we get to the point where I can join the queue, I'm going to wait until Tozu returns. Ah, yes. Thank you, Trinity. The Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel is one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius. It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleeding primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander... Doot-doot-doot! Hiya, Rumply Tick! Welcome! How are you doing? I love that lurk emote. I might have to do something similar. Wow, Trinity is beaning me. Wow. Heckin' wow. Far be it from me to deny Trinity a bean. Bean! Doing actually really well, Rumpleytick. We took a break from the MSQ, and we're going through some of the side content and raid content of Final Fantasy, and this is the first one. This is Alexander, and we're 2 parts in, and it's actually really interesting. I love these little bite-sized chunks. I really do. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds. And it nigh drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what it'd do. Imagine what it'd do if it wandered the whole bleeding world. The nozzle. I don't think Round Rocks realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasure. Probably for the best, though, eh? The nozzle.
Nut.
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 No, it's fine. It's fine, Rumpleytick. You just go. I mean, I priced them so people could go ham with them.
It's me, Austin!
I haven't heard that one in a little bit. We've got ourselves a problem, Ahty. But don't worry, the chief has a plan. Oh wow, the bell and the rainbow kind of overlapped there. That was interesting. Speaking of whom, Chief, over here. All present and correct, I see. Good. Something has been nagging me for a while. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Ahty, and I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So, we know the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must have also found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need... Oh, okay, this is really awkward, so I'm gonna have to start over. What need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer? Spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most like in Idleshire itself.
What Ahty doing?
Who is using the hatch as a backdoor.
What Ahty doing?
No yawns. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's just I didn't have any coffee this afternoon, so I'm kind of dragging in a certain regard. Oof, okay, I'm awake. Yes. Now this agent will know we've broken their code, and the hatch is constantly watched, so we won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact from the inside. If you crave excitement, let's go to the Gold Saucer and play mini-games. Oh no, it's not that I'm not excited. It's just like I'm physically worn, but it's okay. It's totally okay. That's why I've cleared the area around the Giant's Hand. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. But you're Bean. How can you be worn? I could be a worn Bean? A tired Bean? A sleepy bean. You're not a shirt, nor a pair of shoes, nor socks. You aren't gonna be worn. Okay, I get it. Chief, like Pearl Call from Red Bricks. He says, Brayflocks went inside. But she can't be. No. It must be an impersonator. Chief, whomever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. So there's like 2 Brayflocks or something like that? Or is Brayflocks legit a spy? So, Arm of the Father. Let's see. That Brayflocks impersonator had me completely fooled. Though, to be honest, those masks all look the same to me. So I talk to tap clicks? Oh no, I just queue for the... Okay, Let's see, okay. Duty finder, yes. I'm on top of things, I swear. Dad's got a big body. Read endgame chat first, Ahty. Okay. For the next one during the fight, if you get tethered to someone, if you have the same symbol, stay close together. If they're different, stay apart. Okay. Works like magnets. Okay, got it. More of this banging music. Ooh, that's neat. That looks really cool. What's with the bugs? That's interesting. wow, what's this? It's Pepsi Man. So if we're the same, stay together. If we're different, stay apart. Got it. Ooh, I'm stuck. Ah, Devourer! Welcome! And Hobo! Welcome all. Good beans. We're doing the Alexander raid currently. We're in the third part, fighting Pepsi Man. That was the symbol thing we were looking for. There we go. Goodbye, Pepsi Man. That was neat. That was a cool fight, actually. That fight on Savage destroyed this game. I bet, jeez. Gabi found it? Good. Knowings of missing piece are with the Illuminati. Gabi did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you? Now is realm in chaos, broken, machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan need one thing, missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony, make world perfect. And what of those that don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a god's damn primal. It will devour the ether of every land you visit, until Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die of progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Hells take you in your damned seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need.
What the Ahty doing?
What the Ahty doing? So it's obey or die then. Pah. The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists? Is that it?
What the Ahty doing?
And it was only after they got their hands on the perfect bloody codex? Fortunately, the last part of this chapter is more straightforward fight. Pretty much all Ahty has to do is shoot the targets. Okay. And that is only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex and they turned into vicious killers? Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex, not anymore, but I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core, if you can get me close enough. Oh, look at the sour look I have on my face. So sour. Sour Ahty. You think you can, or you know you can. And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Sour Patch Autries. You're not wrong. Round rocks can say. 2 paces of round rocks are 1 yalm. So, by the count of round rocks, chest of Whirlycog Giant is only a little further. Ha! Clever girl. You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Alright. I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. Do you know a character named SK? They're in your FC and here by Alexander. I don't know them personally. Like, there are lots of folks in this free company now that were not here when I originally joined. When I originally joined, there was only like I think barely 10 of us, and I knew just about everyone. Heck, I lived with half of the free company at that point. All should be well enough. It's not the same FC. Yeah, which FC is it actually? Ahty is in paw, the person is in pause. Oh, I see. Okay. Chaos crew. Woo! Just be careful, Ahty. There's no telling that what mechanical horrors are protecting the core. Mead says she can dismantle the core, but we'll be on hand too. Just in case she needs an extra sledgehammer, like. The only thing worse than calamities is our gameplay. What? Where are y'all reading that? If Uplander comes back safe from core unmaking, Round Rocks will give 1 piece of secret treasure. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Ahty, it's now or never. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the Giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is, well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouthed savages some manners, Ahty. Right. Here we go. It's the pause FC info. that. Up the background music. Hopefully that's enough. BGM 75 for so. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. And there's the core. This is neat. Almost there.
The nozzle.
Nice. The nozzle. Look, none of us looked at the explosion. We're all cool. Cool gamers don't look at explosions. There we go. Very nice. Oh, pets. There we go. But Jaster gets 3, actually. Idleshire inside the building at the center is where you can turn the stuff in for neat-looking armor. Nice. We're here, and none the worse for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mead? Look! Greater are knowings in brain cases of unwise than Quick Thinks believed. Perhaps Quick Thinks judged too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Uplanders. It is before eyes of Gabi? Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gobbies. End of Gabi's long wanderings is close. Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quick Think spoke, you'd think he had won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? What was it the chief said again about the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought? And what of Quick Thinks' honor guard? The 2 dolts who were ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Idleshire, do you? While our backs were turned, like? That's possible. That would be... Come on! Yeah, pretty much none of the games have links to each other beyond, like, references. Yeah, that's true. That's sure. So Sephiroth to Simp 4, sad. Or reusing enemy archetypes like behemoths or Kakator or Tonberries. This has Emerald, Ruby, and Diamond weapon from Final Fantasy VII, and Gold Saucer, yeah. Sephi is a mama's boy. There's better villains. As someone with mommy issues, I find that statement appalling. 14 has Kefka, that's enough said. Wait, Kefka is in 17? That's interesting. I just realized I unlocked that fight, so I want to try it. Kefka, I haven't heard that name in a while. 14? Okay. No, it's fine. I mean, honestly, I expected Kefka to be somewhere in 14. I just wasn't sure exactly where it was going to be. Kefka is like a rather prolific villain in the Final Fantasy canon, you know? Or I guess, not canon wouldn't be the right term for it. More like this series, the mythos, I guess. Just like the one-on-one Sephiroth fight in Shadowbringers. What? I'm excited to take you through the near raids. I can't wait for that. Quick Thinks would not give up easily. We've got to get back to Idleshire. What do we do? What happened? Did the lookout see anything? Giant loses power, Uplanders succeed. Never mind that. Man, did the Illuminati come? Is Idleshire safe? How does Uplanders know? Yes, many Illumin come to take stuffs of Gobbyflock. Great was chaos, but suddenly Illuminati go and take only junk not worth Jigglyshine. They came barging in, ready to start a war, and then scampered with a handful of bleeding junk? Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Redbricks thinks near the shortstop. Round rocks. Come on. I'll go find the chief. He'll know what to do. You took off without me. That's alright. I got my own ride. Oh, talk to the NPC. Oh, red bricks again? Oh, I see. Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of red bricks. Shortstop is placed for clashings with Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Make sure all is well. There we go. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now, and everyone seems to be fine, physically, at least, but Round Rocks. Oh, they took all of her stuff. Gone, all gone. Poor thing, the Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets when with Backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here. Come, come, little one, dry your tears. One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. Uplander brings treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rocks' collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rocks' pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if bad gobbies want most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks? One that is safe with Uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Ahty borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, yes, Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle, rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before? Round Rocks, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, yes, Round Rocks saw Whirlycog Giant stand 3 years ago, but was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Primal. A fragment of the Codex, of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original? So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back, and out for blood, like as not. But we've got you, Ahty, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? I'm glad Round Rocks has her treasure back. I only hope it doesn't place her in further danger. You wouldn't believe that what some would do for just a small fragment. Round Rocks is happy. Many friends worry, think of Round Rocks. Uplander is one. Round Rocks thanks kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well. Ahty, Round Rocks' home needed protection and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Me to help Round Rocks too? Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mita always like whirlycogs and biddy bobs? Not like you, Round Rocks. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Mead always touches hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology, and we were certain we could do it, too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now, it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them, rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Round Rocks is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? I see you, Turbid. I see you. Welcome, you heckin' good bean. Yeah, here we go. What's it gonna give us for a clip? It's not gonna give us anything for a clip, apparently. No clips? That's crap. You cannot be clipless. That is just not possible. Did you delete all your clips? Or is my stuff not working right now? I guess it... Interesting. That's weird.
Oh, there I am. Congratulations on becoming the Pokemon.
Hey, there it is.
Champion. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. Everything looks so great. I'm so amazing. I'm the best. I'm so fucking awesome. Yeah. Get it. Okay. Awesome. Great. Ooh.
Awesome. Y'all, everyone in chat, if you aren't following Turbid, please do. Turbid plays tons of Pokemon and other games, and is just generally a good soul who just, like, happened upon my stream when they were looking for a Final Fantasy player to, like, follow and chat with and stuff. And then, like, ever since, Turbid's just been just hanging out, has helped out with all sorts of things in the stream, like, you know, with us getting through, like, duties and stuff, and Turbid's just really cool. One of my favorite folks. And I have to pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Pumpkin! I'm alright. 4 out of 5 on Yelp. Ah, that animated emote got approved. Awesome. Tozu, I will be in a little bit, but I have to be a pumpkin for a time for Turbid Pumpkin. For Turby. Oh my god, Tozu. You're just burning your butt coins. Oh my god, TF backlog. I'm gonna have to update my Trello. Okay, well let me. I haven't done this before, but let me do it. Okay, so just bear with me. Bean, pumpkin, bean. Oh, that was the wrong one. Bean. Pumpkin! There's a bear with you? Yes, the bear is me.
What Ahty doing?
Hiya, Mike-tron. Welcome. Oh, man. Yeah, I need to hydrate after all that. My throat is parched. Alright, so what did Trinity say about this fight? Let me scroll up a little bit. Oh no, that was in party chat. Okay. This next fight will need a tank swap when Tozu gets to 4 stacks of the debuff. You'll need to taunt the boss off Cairo. There will also be ads you can grab Cairo, since other than the swap, Tozu will probably be able to handle the boss. Is this the scrap heap one? No, it's Twinkle Dinks. I honestly thought just then that that Trinity was calling Tozu Twinkle Dinks, but no, that's the name of the boss. Gorilla and Bird. We'll need volunteers from Raid for Gorilla. Hopefully they'll know what to do. Okay. What was that noise? Ahty, the violet puddle will turn you into a bird. When the boss is extra large and uses boost, become a bird or you'll likely die to his multiple ground pound attacks. Okay. Skill 1 allows you to do a little damage. Skill 2 would turn you back into yourself. Okay. So when will I know when to turn back into myself? I told you not to use my real name on stream. What? That's my stripper name, Twinkle Dinks. When he's done... okay. He's basically going to throw a tantrum. Change back when tantrum is over. Okay, got it. Twinkle Dinks B Pumpkin, I'm doxxed. Roundvox thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks, but glowstone is also what Mead seeks all this time, and has already brought Round Rocks 3 whole years of joy. So Round Rocks decides to give it to Mead so she can be happy too. For now, Round Rocks entrusts treasure to Uplander, to give to Mead at next meeting. Even meanest gobbies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Round Rocks does not know where Mead is now, but she often gazes out at giant of whirlycogs from Broken Watercross. Maybe Uplander find her there. Brad. Off to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Mike-tron. Have a great night, okay? Check out the bubble where Alexander is in. It doesn't look different. Oh, not till after this quest. Okay. Okay, so we still need to find Mead. Where is Mead?
What the Ahty doing?
What the Ahty doing? Head north, alright. Oh, I guess I could go in the car too. Ah, there she is. Sorry, West, not North. I are good at directions. Glad to be part of your community, having a blast so far these past 2 months. I'm glad, Tozu. I've been having a blast too, and it's been actually really awesome for you to be around, and it's actually even more awesome that you've been helping out and stuff too. I've loved it. It's been absolutely amazing. From afar, that mass of steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share that view, does it? Round Rocks means to give me the Codex fragment? I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. Gods know the Illuminati will stop at nothing to get it. Very well. If she feels I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her. Alas, it is of no more use to me than any other rock. You doubtless recall the moment when Round Rocks first revealed the Codex fragment to us, yes? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex burst forth unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within? Did you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, albeit for a different reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. That Round Rocks possesses such qualities is an unexpected blessing, to be sure, but if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West Shortstop, before they take it into their heads in return, and it is for that reason that I mean to leave this place. When the Illuminati learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope that they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. While I'm gone, I would ask that you watch over Round Rocks. See that she does not come to harm. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I am no longer worthy. Wedge searches for Uplander with much urgency. Uplander must return to Big West Shortstop at once. Ahty has a good storytelling voice. Feels comfy, man. Aww. There are over 50 million lines of dialogue in 14, and Ahty will be our savior in reading them all. 50 million? Excuse me? All of a sudden, I feel like I've only barely scratched the surface. Andy! Thank you. Here we go. Alright, so Violet Puddle. When whoever we're fighting gets all big, I need to get in the puddle and be a bird. Otherwise, I'm going to take a crap load of damage from... Ah, Turbid! Thank you so much for the 100 bits! You heckin' good bean. Thank you so much. Red Puddle is Gorilla, meant for pushing bombs away. Okay, I got it. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Wedge. Talk to Wedgie. There you are, Ahty. And not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Y'shtola reports that Alexander has started drawing massive amounts of aether from the surrounding land, which can only mean one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their attempts to revive it. And what's more, Backrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. By the way, in Endwalker, please do every fate you come across, Ahty. You'll not regret it when you start doing crafting at this level. Okay. I'll do my best with that. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Thaliak. Biggs has gone ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there. All right. So yeah, I mean we could do that. I mean it'll stretch things out quite a bit. Depending on how many we see. But yeah, like when we're tromping around, I mean I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing just to kind of detour and take a few minutes to do a fate. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. So, like, if they're on the way to or from somewhere that we've been or going to, that makes sense. Might as well. Time to head to Wendy's. Let's go to Wendy's! I actually legit want Wendy's right now, actually. Oh, pets. Pumpkin pets. Gotta head on to rest. Later, taters. Oh, have a good night, Gabe. Sleep well. Chat wants nuggies. I want a Choconilla Frosty and spicy nugs and hot fries and a Baconator and... I just want that triple burger, that cylinder of greasy meat. I just want one of those. Ahty, good to see you. I take it Wedge told you the situation? You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's march in there and punch him in the kidneys. That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway. Oh, it's Y'shtola, my wife. A cylinder of greasy meat. You summoned me. Oh, hobo. Bloody hells, if it ain't Y'shtola. No one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient ether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you are certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with ether already. Yet I sense something else, an irregular energy coming from within the barrier. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they're planning into action. To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most astounding invention, the Electro Jammer 3, first of its kind. Excuse me? Why is it the number 3 then? It sounds like a Slim Jim. Yeah, you're not wrong. But it's just not as greasy as that Dave's triple. Oh my god. You open that thing up and it just... The wrapper, like, always just gets stuck to every bit of it, and the bun is so saturated in grease that it's just... You pretty much have to eat it with a fork. And I want one. Ugh. I think we had 1 or 2 with Maggie and ARR. I linked to Cutie in Discord, what? Friggin' Biggs. Biggs and Wedge crack me up. Look at that face. Speechless with astonishment, I see. As well as should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defense. With it working in our favor, victory is all but assured. Oh, that's a great picture, actually. Thank you, Tozu. I see. So assuming I have understood correctly, you need only activate this electro jammer of yours, and the Illuminati will be plunged into disarray, affording Ahty and her friends ample opportunity to take them unawares? Very well, proceed. Yeah, it does. That reshade is pretty amazing. And also, I will say that it accentuates my cleavage quite well. Let me see if I can add it as a source. Give me 1 second. Image. Create new URL. Now I'm gonna have to do a browser source. Let's see. Create new. Yeah, here we go. Might not be able to see it super well. That does look heckin' good, not gonna lie. But yeah, the detail in the armor is amazing. I'll fool around with that eventually. I just haven't had a lot of time lately, holy heck. I've been so busy. Alright, let's see. Well, see, that's the thing, Tozu. Like, I do have like a lot of things that I do right before the stream. So it might be better if we plan for a day that, like a weekend day. Like tomorrow I'm tied up, but I'd say probably like next Saturday might probably be a good idea. Because at least for, I like to take like like an hour before the stream or so to just lurk other friends' streams and to just kind of check in and chat for a little bit. And then I get set up for the stream, and then I copy and paste stuff in Discord, and like I write up all my, going live stuff. And there's a lot of different stuff that goes into just going live. I mean, it's more than just pressing a button. I used to shotgun my streams. Wedge? Is that supposed to happen? Oh, wow. Friggin' Wedge. Bloody hells. Now you did it, Wedge. Now you did it. Look what you did. Whoa. You've woken it up. Nay, only the left arm stirs. Could the waves emitted by your device have disturbed something within the barrier, Wedge? It's not my fault. Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, 'twas only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Ahty, old friend, it's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminati are likely still scrambling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. Ah, Lukos! Hello! Welcome. How long have you been lurking around? I must needs discuss these developments with Master Matoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may well prove useful. You're not wrong, actually. Given Alexander's design in some other Final Fantasy games is a walking castle. Hey! I recognize that Terran emote. It's Terran, right? Pretty sure it is. Yep. Another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as expected, exactly as written. Turbid, I have all of mine are available. I have 5. Oh, actually, that is a good. Yes, I do. I do want one of those, Turbid. I was gonna poke you off stream about it, but yes, I absolutely do want one. And it's Wendy's time. Can you let me know how much that is, and I will PayPal you. Hey Tozu, you could ride with Daddy. We're going to Wendy's if you want. Ahty, you know I don't charge. Well, could I get your PayPal anyway so I could tip you? Pretty please? Nope. What? How could you refuse me? Turbid, I thought we were friends. It's okay. I have a backup plan to the backup plan. You can't stop me. I'm too powerful for this, for these shenanigans. I will pay you in friendship, and I will tip you with money. What about fries from Wendy's? Fries are okay. My favorite are Burger King fries. Get me the XL meal and it's even. Okay, fair. Fries dipped in Frosties. I'm sorry, Tozu. I'm gonna have to take that concept and put it squarely in the crime category. Although I recognize that some people do like that. Not in my household. Good thing I enjoy doing crime. Alright, let's get this started. Oh my god. Uplander feels shivery shakes. Arm of Steel Giant is wide open, and no Illuminati in sight. The Fist of the Sun. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. So y'all ready? Sensing a theme. Alright, makes sense the other arm would be identical from the first one we did. Oh, I get it. Okay. I'm gonna scram. Got my booster today, and I think I'm gonna go bundle up the next 12 hours and see whether or not it kicks my ass. Thanks for the stream, Ahty, and have a good one, y'all. Take care, Plants Guy. Thank you so much for coming by. And hopefully see you tomorrow. And just get some rest, okay? Ah, Yami! Welcome. Here we go.
I made a mistake again.
I don't even want to know what game that was. Ayami, holy crap.
Ooh. Mistakes for me.
Yo, Ayami is a precious, precious beam. Please, please, please go follow her. She's heckin' amazing. Remember to the purple. Okay, yep. That is the forefront of my mind right now. And thank you for the reminder to hydrate, Ayami. Ah, thank you for the follow, Sexy Wolf 1. Welcome. Oh, I turned back automatically. That's cool. There we go. Safe to say the game that clip was from is even more terrifying to me. Who would win, 8 Ratfinks Twinkledinks or 1 Hades? I think 1 Hades. Hades was nuts. Love you, heckin' Fresh Beans. Love you too, Ayami. You're a heckin' treasure. Uh-oh. Oh, I got them all anyway. Okay. All right. Calling it a night here soon. How about yourself? I might actually... Depending on how much more there is to do, I'm honestly kind of thinking I might do it now. Because I thought there were 4 parts before, and then, like, we're at 5 of 12. Okay. There's 7 more. Why don't we pick up here? Why don't we pick up here tomorrow when I go live? I didn't realize it was going to be that long. I would have set aside a lot more time. Sure, works for me. Awesome. Okay. Alrighty. So let me see who we've got on that we could raid. Let's see. Let's see. Andy... I mean, I love streaming, and like, heckin' thank you for the raid earlier. Thank you so much. It actually means a lot that, like, on the day of your streamiversary, after your big stream today, that you would pick me to raid. That really means a lot. No worries, Turbid. Thank you for coming. Really. See, who do we got? Who do we got? No worries, Lucas. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Gosh, I am indecisive tonight. Oh, I'm sorry.
What Ahty doing?
So, how do you y'all feel about art tonight? Do y'all feel like watching some arts? Particularly some animation, perhaps? Or alternatively, if y'all have anybody in mind that might be playing something that's kind of close to Final Fantasy-ish type stuff that might be playing right now that I might not follow, that I should consider rating also. Okay, Lucos. Lucos votes art. There's this dork named Ahty Stripes that's playing Final Fantasy XIV. Wow, tell me more. Yeah, you should raid them. Alrighty. I think art would be a nice wind down for the evening. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner. Yes, grapes game. Hiya, Booch. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Low poly grapes, low poly grapes. Okay. So, how about we raid Sky tonight? I haven't raided Sky in a while. I have manifested out of nowhere. I have been plucked from the ether to haunt your stream tonight. So Sky is a good bean. Sky has done all of my avatars. She's done all of my avatars and all of my emotes so far. Torn from the heavens, you might say. Aww. I have been plucked from the square great bunch. Sky is a very good bean. So, like, I did say so far because I have, well, sort of. I have submitted an inquiry about a commission to do 3 more emotes for the channel. I'm going to be inquiring about a couple of more, but so far I have. I'm attempting to commission 3 more from Hozarino. Hozarino is actually an artist that I usually watch very early in the morning on like Saturdays and Sundays, right when I wake up and I'm like, you know, having my cup of coffee and whatnot. Hozarino is just a riot, and I believe they are from the UK, and a wonderful artist, and I just like every stream is just so much fun. But yeah, there's going to be three emotes from there, and I also would like to. I think I'm going to decline going to the Golden Saucer right now. But you know, my goal is to fill up all of my free slots, which I have 5 animated slots, 5 regular slots, and 5 follower emote slots. So I'm going to be contacting more folks tomorrow to do some. But at any rate, I'll have more details for you all tomorrow. I think we're going to go ahead and raid Sky now, because my voice is starting to get a little hoarse. Have a good night, chat. Ahty Stripes, Trinity Mask, Reunito. See you all tomorrow. I must hydrate to offset the alcohol and sleep well tonight. You too. Good night, Jaster. Good night, Paula. It's like, yes. Okay, so the next time I'm streaming, 6 p.m. PST tomorrow. It'll be a good time. We're going to pick up right where we left off here. And we'll see where it goes from there. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have an awesome night. I will miss you all until then. And take care and sleep well. Alright? Have a good one. Good night.